What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And a lot of you guys are talking about training, and you know, it's been a very, very unique year because usually in Madden, the market doesn't really go as crazy as it's been going right now this early in the year. Typically, it usually comes around, I would say, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you know, with those type of promos where the market just gets wild as F. But right now, you know, very, very early, a lot of these things are happening, and you know, you guys could possibly get all the training that you're going to need in another week when they drop the Team Diamonds right now, because the market is really, really bad. So pretty much right now, you know, with the 88s, you can be sniping them for like 75K and up. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I'm talking about, right? So right here, the prices of the 88s right now, you can see like that's 90, whatever, but typically what they've been selling for is like 75, 80K. For the 88s, you can go based on, you know, ultimate kickoff and stuff like that to kind of see what the cheaper ones are. But, you know, realistically what's happening is people are realizing that there's so many different ways to get these free cards that people are just simply just, you know, once you get it or you pull it, luckily you're just selling it. Right? So with the 75K, I got a couple earlier for like 75, stuff like that. Somebody just bought one for 88.6. Maybe they actually wanted that card, because as people put them up, you have to be there to actually get them, you know, at the right time. So we could actually look at it. I think, doesn't it like really show, I thought, oh no, only if you have the card, because like it doesn't really show you exactly the way it's supposed to be. I think, let's wait a little second and see what's happening. It doesn't even pop up. Oh, there it goes. All right, so the current bid, the max value 452. So somebody's obviously, you know, out here doing whatever with their coins. We ain't gonna say nothing about it, bro. But dudes is out here buying coins, dog. Like, bro, hey, we don't know what's going on with that, because this dude right here is garbage. So it ain't no way nobody's buying him for 452. Even when he first came out, nobody bought him for 452. So that's crazy as F right there. But don't worry about that. That's not what it's about. What it's about is this, right? What are you going to do right now to prepare yourself for what's coming with the Team Diamonds? Now, with the training, this is where it gets very, very interesting. And, you know, I get a tremendous amount of questions about it. Like, yo, Gmia, is stockpiling training the move? Like, is that something that I should do? Should I just wait? Should I see if a bundle comes out and a bundle makes more sense to get the bundle and then we just do whatever? But again, I don't really promote bundles, and if I ask you guys, you know, which bundles to get, you guys usually recommend to me the ones that have the platinum cards in it. That's one of the ones that come out. I think they recently just put it out again. Those usually have some real bangers in it. But for the most part, the packs have been kind of trash. So when you're looking at the training aspect and you're trying to, you know, upgrade certain players, because for me, I don't believe the players play well unless they powered up. I honestly just don't believe it. I really believe that EA Sports, it's intentional that the players just don't give you the extra oomph. And it's not even about the speed boost. It's about just knowing that you use the power-up and you use training. And I know a lot of you guys can vouch for that when you take a look at the way your team responds and acts on the field. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to go over to, you know, I'm going to give you guys some examples of some of the players that you guys are looking to power up right now. The Raiders corner, he's one of the major guys. You know, Mike Haynes right now, he's out there balling 6'2". He's going to probably be one of the better ones as far as corners until they drop Namdi at 6'3". So, you know, for those of you guys that have been getting training and you've been doing different things, the 88s are about 2180 or something like that. So let me just show you why it's been so huge. It's 3,099 training to get these legends to where they're supposed to be. So when you're asking me like, yo, Gmia, what's the best route for training? Right now, I'm going to tell you the 88s. Now, as long as the house rules are up and people are doing the punts and the field goals, it's going to be kind of really disgusting to deal with it that route. But you also get a free 88 from that. Whenever EA releases different ways to get free cards of, you know, specific overalls, the prices plummet, obviously, of those overalls. Because the thought process is you can still get the card anyway for free, so we can't really charge you that much for it. But we're not really running around with end cats. Meow! We don't want end cats, right? So although we're not going to be probably utilizing it the same way, the market is then going to go down for those 88s. So if you have players like this and you're like, yo, I got to power them up, right now it's going to actually be the cheapest time to do it. Because it's probably going to run you about 150, 160, you know, in the auction house to get it, as opposed to what it was just maybe a week or two ago. So now let's go back and take a look at what's actually happening, right? The house rules now, and that's just one example. Jerry Rice, I believe, is also the same thing. But remember, these guys have limiteds, so that's why their training aspect is so much of the 3,099 whatever. So you actually have to buy the card and then buy an additional 2 cards to actually upgrade the 1 card that you have. or you can get the limited that's going for almost $1 million right now, whatever. But Jerry Rice is maxing out at 96 speed, so people are having a real blast with him with their wallet. As long as your wallet opens up wide, you can do whatever you want to do in this game, and that's just the reality of the situation. All right, so just keep that in mind. But it looks like for the most part, all of the upcoming legends are going to be at least 3,000 training. So that's why I'm saying right now, while the training aspect is low, you can grab it. But look, this is where, you know, sometimes it gets kind of crazy, because you can always just wait it out and see if it drops more. Depending on what happens with Team Diamonds, I don't know. I can't really see a situation where the price goes down, because everybody's going to be trying to get specific cards and people are going to be overpaying for stuff because the Team Diamonds are going to make it so easy for all of us to get those theme teams. So I don't really see the price dropping that much. I would say, you know, you could probably snipe, you know, the 75, you know, 70K ones, but this is the 88 overall NCAT that you get from doing house rules. And that's one of the reasons why the prices are so low. EA has been giving out different versions of the 88. Obviously, you could get one that's auctionable. If you did the ultimate kickoff objective, you can also get one that's auctionable. But that's the only one that's auctionable. The other ones are always going to be NCAT. So when we go over to the ultimate season, and I scroll over to what's already been completed right here, I did all my ultimate kickoff objectives, so I did get an auctionable one. This is available until September 24th, so you have a few more days where you can get that if you wanted to just take the coins. But again, it's a free 2180 training, or, you know, whatever it is in coins you can get at that time, and that one is auctionable, because that looks like the way they want us to play the game. They want us to go based off on objectives, but for some reason they haven't been giving us out our additional XP, and I don't know if it's a glitch, but it's the first time that it's happened to me where I actually completed the objective and I did not get the XP. So I don't know what's happening with that, but I appreciate all the feedback. For those of you guys that also came to the channel and let me know that you haven't gotten it, because we need to put something together and get it out to that EA team, because it's just not fair when dudes are grinding and, you know, it's already hell to level up, and then you don't give us what we're entitled to. It just doesn't seem right. So again, those are ways to get those 88, so the marketplace is going to go ahead and reflect that. So all I can do right now, if you have a decent amount of coins, whether it's solo battles, weekend league rewards, whatever you have, I would probably start to stockpile training now. Because also remember, in the store, it's probably going to be a way for you to get Team Diamonds from training. Like some of the cards that go into the sets or whatever, it's probably going to be in the store. So I want to make sure you guys are alert to that, and I don't, like I said, it could turn upside down and all of a sudden the prices plummet even more. But just imagine this, right? Why would it go down more? There's realistically no reason for it to, because it's going to be a whole new promo. Everybody's been going after all of these Team Diamonds. Would it really go down lower? And like I said, don't just buy cards from this setting. The ultimate kickoff, you can literally sit there like I do and just snipe them. People put them up for cheaper prices. You saw like how before it was just like, you know, 86, whatever. They're going to put them up for 75, 78. I think right now for me, the lowest is 75. Okay? This is what's going to happen as far as the Team Diamonds coming out later. They're going to just start to raise in price. So what I do is I just keep refreshing. You know, the 89s will pop up and stuff like that, but then you'll get lucky and then you'll get that 70. You'll get that 75. And that's pretty much one of the ways you can do it. Also, like I said, you can complete the objectives, get one that way. You know, also with the way that they have it set up with the NCATs, you could get the little bit of training from that, but I don't like the 500, you know, 500 training thing from an 88 type thing with the NCAT. So I would probably say to use the NCAT in any way you can on your team and just pile them up. Just pick one that works for you and use it, because it's like 500 or something training. Like, it's a joke with the way that works. And you can't put them in sets, obviously, because they're NCATs. Meow! So that's just the way that it is. So with everything the way that it is right now currently, I would probably try to get a jump step on this earlier, so that way you're all set with training. I think maybe, you know, you try to get like, you know, I guess 7,500 to 10,000 training, figure out the way that it is right now and just have it. Because once you get it, you're already all set for whatever you're going to have to power up come next week Friday with the Team Diamonds. That's just my heads up. I'm going to be looking to do that. I'm probably going to go with my weekend league rewards and just go after training, because I don't want to have to spend for it later. And then you can, you know, we could start stockpiling golds and all that, but we don't know what the set's going to be. So more than likely, a lot of the stuff that we're going to be doing right now should be focused on the training aspect, because for whatever reason they have some type of reroll in the store. That's where we're going to make the most coin. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're having an unbelievable day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.